More than ever, the world needs new ideas and leaders to solve the problems that divide us, to relieve poverty, and create a secure future for everyone. That's the unique mission of the Aga Khan University. With campuses on 3 continents, it delivers world-class education where there was none before.
What I'm most impressed by and what attracted me to work with the university is a commitment to excellence.
And produces graduates that truly make a difference.
But the ethos that was instilled in us, that no matter what you do, it should have social relevance. It should change and influence societies.
Cutting-edge research is a feature of all great universities. But at the Aga Khan University, science focuses on what matters most.
TB, it's a big problem. It kills almost 2 million people a year.
That's why Aga Khan University scientists are finding new ways of treating tuberculosis and other infectious diseases that devastate the poor and threaten us all.
Well, science drives development, and if you don't have research that is local, then you can't develop local solutions.
We're not an ivory tower university, but we're dealing with real-life problems that people face every day.
In Africa, there's no bigger problem than the thousands of mothers who die in childbirth. So the university is testing a portable ultrasound device that would change that forever. It's just one example of how Aga Khan University graduates and researchers are addressing the problems that affect the most vulnerable. And the solutions don't have to be high-tech. Working with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and other partners, the university has shown that training local women to promote vaccines and encourage better hygiene and nutrition can save millions of lives.
I've had a chance to visit the field with the staff of the Aga Khan University, and I've seen the way that they interact with local communities. At the same time, they bring international rigor and standards to the research that they do, and that combination is a really unique and special one.
The university is also improving the quality of teaching in parts of the world where there is a desperate need. Because more than ever, a safer world requires giving fresh hope to the young.
Because we're of the belief that the solution to the problems of countries in the developing world come from within the country, not from outside.
And change has to begin in the earliest years.
Early childhood matters for every child. That is the one time in life when every child has the same opportunity to be able to develop optimally.
The university's Institute for Educational Development has enhanced the skills of a generation of outstanding educators, and they are now leading the push for change.
For it is by working with the public schools that one can be able to make an impact that it can spread across the whole nation, the whole region.
In Uganda, for example, 1,000 high school principals have been trained in better school management. Exam results are already on the rise.
And I keep telling my students, the sky is not the limit, but infinity is the limit.
The university uses the same approach to upgrade the skills of nurses and midwives, the backbone of healthcare in the developing world. More than 6,000 have graduated from the university's 4 nursing campuses, taking leadership roles in the public health systems of 11 countries.
They came in at a time when it was necessary to ensure that we have such a caliber of nurses to guide the nursing care.
At the Aga Khan University, more than half of the graduates and more than half of the faculty are women. Growing up in Afghanistan, Danya Mogul had to overcome a lot in her quest for an education.
I need to carry my books in a bag that no one should know that I'm going to school. A basic right I cannot have.
Now she is the country's first female pediatric surgeon. It's an example of how the Aga Khan University is a symbol of long-term stability in a volatile world.
We have to use the power of this great university, the Aga Khan University, to be a model for what other universities can do.
The investments in the future are only beginning. In Afghanistan, the university is expanding medical and nursing training. It already runs the nation's leading mothers and children's hospital. New faculties of arts and sciences are being developed in Karachi, Pakistan, and in Arusha, Tanzania.
a critical part of what our mission is to bring in African voices, bring in African research, and integrate that with the best of Western thinking.
In London, the university's Institute for the Study of Muslim Civilizations attracts scholars and students from around the world. And new graduate professional schools will focus on the skills countries need to enhance democracy and their economies. A graduate school in media and communications has already opened in Nairobi, Kenya.
These schools will also develop able and ethical leaders who can strengthen the role of civil society among the people we seek to serve.
More than ever, all our futures are intertwined. And more than ever, we need individuals and institutions with the courage and capacity to break down barriers, to embrace the diversity and tolerance that brings out the very best in humanity, and to make real what we know is possible.